from that strained calf. Ziggy Ansah, 5 sacks. He also has 11 quarterback knockdowns. They keep track of that. The linebackers, DeAndre Levy remains out with guard. 4th round pick from Pittsburgh. Bridgewater open, right on target for a first down is Mike Wallace, who leads the team in catches. As you did, Bridgewater for Mike Wallace. Catch made right around the first down marker. That's against Darius Land. It's good enough. That's to win. And so far, Bridgewater has done that to complement Peterson, who has 6 carries already. Bridgewater floats one for the end zone of a little bit too much. Here's a flag. Mike Wallace looked like he was held inside the 10.
On the outside, Mike Wallace. It's a pretty good penalty because that was going to be a touchdown.
Our referee, 64-year-old Bridgewater, rolling, keeping, out of bounds around the 20.
Today.
Bridgewater under pressure, has to run the other way, and throws this in the area of Diggs, but the coverage and the defense was excellent. Josh Bynes putting the heat on. Matt Asiata in at running back. Bridgewater on the run. Throws. Incomplete. Trying to get to Jarius Wright.
It's step and by him. Forces him out, and Teddy Bridgewater can't find an open receiver to complete this 3rd down.
Sees opens like the Lions. Too much talent to have had such a bad record to start the season, but both appear to be turning it around. Bridgewater has time, dumps it off to Peterson, running room, but can he get the first down? No. 3-4 Lions. Stop him inside on 3rd and 3 for his 2nd-year quarterback. In the 2nd quarter, it begins with a pass to Diggs, who can fly. Stephon Diggs sprinting down to an 11. Bridgewater is going to go down at the 35.
And that's exactly what I was talking. His spleen, so he was off a lot of people's radar, and they were able to pick him up late in the draft. He's been a steal.
Game-breaking speed for Diggs. Bridgewater on first down with time. Wide open is Zach Line. Nobody near him. Can he get a block? Diggs is following him down the sideline. He's out of bounds for a year, but grew up in Oxford, Michigan.
Well, you might wonder how this happened. It's just slips out into the flat, and Teddy was looking at that over route by Stephon Diggs, and nobody from Detroit is hanging out in the sideline there.
2nd and 1, McKinnon the carry. Terrific blocker for the Vikings. Peterson, that's a fake, that's a throw, that's a touchdown. Bridgewater to Kyle Rudolph.
I know they like to do play action down here and get Teddy. Rudolph is right here, and he is wide open here in the end zone after this play pass. Watch all these Lions crash down. Nobody goes.
Protection for Bridgewater and open underneath. Mike Wallace, who gets out of bounds and has a first down. Wallace, since he came into the league, the most touchdowns. Pressure coming. On the low, catch made, but thrown to the ground is Jarius Wright.
Spike, now they're going to get a playoff here.
From the 25 on first down. End zone throw for Diggs. Knocked around. And at the moment, no flags.
Might as well.
Asiata is the running back. Clock running. Bridgewater throws. And out of bounds for Jarius Wright, who made it. Noble attempt.
Detroit's not scared to play cover right here.
Matt Asiata goes to the top of your screen as a receiver. Pressure coming. The blitz is picked up. But then Bridgewater holds it and goes down.
You absolutely cannot take a sack there if you're Teddy Bridgewater.
So offense. Peterson, a receiver at the bottom of your screen. Standing still, Bridgewater. On the run, and that's Jarius Wright for a first down catch up around the 38.
They're doing it today.
2nd and 8. Open. Rudolph, who has a touchdown catch, gets out of bounds. And on first down, way high. Looked like Diggs was open on the turn there, but Bridgewater getting knocked down. The offense has actually clicked best today. And we showed you earlier, sacked 13 times in 3 previous meetings with the Lions. Pass is caught, waiting for blockers. Mike Wallace over there may lose yardage.
Good job there by Quan.
Bridgewater to throw, has to step up in the pocket, and he goes down. Here there's a full week 2, and look at the difference in rush yards. Peterson ran all over him back then. Different story here. Quick pass is caught by Diggs. And Stephon Diggs good enough for the first down as Bridgewater knocked to the ground again.
Yeah, they are hitting Teddy. They are bringing some pressure on this offense right now.
Wide open is Diggs. He leaps for it in the end zone. Touchdown Vikings.
Whew, he went by Mathis so fast right here. And it was a double move. And what a great catch. Spectacular catch. A little out and up route. And Mathis had his eyes in the backfield and sees nothing here. Watch this.
And it has. Quick pass, end zone. Mike Wallace overthrown. It'll be 3rd and goal. Darius Slay back there with Wallace.
If you're the Detroit Lions right now on defense, you know that there's nothing you can do about that big run. They did the same thing last week. Gave up some.
Bridgewater is going to be sacked. Reed back at the 20, got to Bridgewater.
And
Teddy Bridgewater for Jarius Wright, and he couldn't hold it. Through his hands at the 10-yard line.
The lack of offense, the lack of that's just poor effort by a Detroit Lions.
Bridgewater to Peterson, dropped right away. Stephen Tulloch making the tackle. We showed you Stafford on the other side, hand left arm.
Both guys are just getting beat up today. And he doesn't even care to notice until this ball is already in his hands. Another big play by Teddy Bridgewater in this offense. Speaking to Teddy Bridgewater, when he plays inside, I mean, he really cranks it up. He had a big game last year here. He had a big one in college, too.
And he doesn't have to worry about the wind conditions, obviously, when you're outside the end zone to keep it closer than an 8-point game on 3rd and goal. Bridgewater to Matt Asiata.
Of the defensive line down here, trying to get an edge rush on that rookie.
Bridgewater is going to get rid of it. There was going to be another sack. Darryl Tapp coming in to put pressure on, along with Devin Taylor. They do count quarterback hits and knockdowns and hurries. There have been a lot of those. Again, like last week. And here comes that shot you may have been referring to, and it's open for a first down to Diggs.